Hello and welcome to Rebels Radio latest interview. I'm joined by Slough joint manager Neil Baker. How are you, Neil?
I'm good, thanks, John.
In a happy place after a convincing victory.
Yes, obviously much needed win after our start. Obviously, last Tuesday's result against Biggleswade. The longer you don't get that win, the harder it becomes, and you start to feel that little bit of pressure amongst the lads and amongst ourselves as well. So you sort of get the monkey off your back by winning the game, and you use that as a platform. We said after Saturday, by getting that goal, it felt like a bit of a win in the last minute, and we said we needed to make that a bit of a platform, and obviously we've done that today.
How did you feel though after about 30 seconds to a minute?
Awful, absolutely awful. We'd a lot of our team talk was about making sure we didn't give them a leg up, and 21 seconds. It was like the song by So Solid Crew. 21 seconds gone, and Mark Scott, who's been fantastic in the last sort of few games, will hold his hands up. He probably didn't need to kick it when he did, and to be fair, it was a great strike from the lads. But we recovered from it, which was the most important.
Bounced back quite quickly, and obviously creating a lot of chances. Warren looking dangerous down the right.
Yeah, I thought it was important that we got back on level terms quick, because obviously the longer it went on with them 1-0 up, the more confidence they would have got from the game. But we were causing them problems all night going forward. It's great to see Warren and Sean linking up so well down the right. I mean, Warren's still only getting his fitness back, and it will still take him a number of games to get back to where he was, but it was great to see those two linking up. They love playing with each other. They link up so well. Overlapping and all that kind of stuff. So that was great. I thought Lewis Putman and Scott Harris were absolutely outstanding. I know Lewis got the man of the match from the fans, I believe, but I thought Scott Harris was fantastic as well. I thought he caused them problems all night. He scored 3 excellent goals as well. So I was delighted with both of them.
Were you concerned at any stage at all? The game was quite open, chances at both ends, but did you always feel comfortable once you'd gone 2-3 up?
No, you never do as a manager, until the game's completely dead and buried. You're always nervous just in case. You never know. Football's just has a habit of causing surprises and whatever else. We were disappointed in spells in the first half. We felt that there was a few sloppy passes going astray. We caused a few of our own problems. Maybe that was a little bit of overconfidence. I'm not sure. But when we needed to, we sort of turned it on, and as I say, we caused them problems. They couldn't defend crosses today, and I think we put bundles of crosses in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, in terms of the effort and the continued work rate of the players, were you happy that even going in comfortably, significantly in the lead at half time, you came out in the second half? And I know Histon came into it a little bit more, but you still had a good go and still added to the goal tally.
Yeah, we said that at half time. We made a point of saying that at half time we were back to 0 goal difference, and we wanted a positive goal difference by the end of the night. It's very difficult sometimes when you come in when you're 5-1 up, because people can think the game's done, and for all intents and purposes the game was done, but we appealed to them to keep going and try and be as ruthless as we could. Obviously we got another couple of goals. We could have got a few more, but we were delighted with that.
And also, got to use the bench in a bit of a comfortable way, but also perhaps a little bit of negative news in terms of picking up a couple of injuries.
Yeah, that wasn't good. It seems to be we pick up two injuries a game at the moment. Nathan come off early. I thought he started off fantastic as well on the left-hand side. He's maybe got a bit of a problem with his back stroke hamstring. He's got a problem there. He was uncomfortable. Obviously had to come off. And unfortunately Macca had to come off. He felt a twinge in his knee, which we're not quite sure how that happened. So yeah, we don't seem to have an awful lot of luck at centre half at the moment. Obviously Ryan Parsons had to fill in there for the last sort of 20 minutes, and thought he did a good job there. So yeah, really pleased with the evening's work, but tinged with a bit of disappointment, because we have picked up another couple of injuries.
And then on to Hitchin at the weekend, who obviously won 2-0 last night against Kings Lynn. It was going to be a test up there at Topfield.
Yeah, well, obviously, you came over with me to watch the game, and Hitchin are a very hard working side. They've got honest bunch of players. They're young with bundles of energy, and they've got some good quality in their side as well. So, we know full well that if you're not on your game there, you'll get turned over. And obviously, we had a bad afternoon there last year, which we'll be looking to try and put right. But we just need to try and build on today's result. We won't get over ourselves because we've won the game 7-1. It's one game of football. Same way that Biggleswade last Tuesday didn't make us a bad side. Tonight doesn't make us a great side. It's just a good performance, and we were clinical tonight. Which we haven't been in the last few games. So.
And looking around the league, some other interesting scores. Chippenham maintaining their 100% record and going down to Poole scoring 3, which not many teams do.
No, it's a great win for Chippenham. Funnily enough, myself and John mentioned them in pre-season because they had a great pre-season, and we just fancied that they were going to be quite strong this year. We thought that they were strong last year when we played them, but they've obviously brought in some quality. Sandell for them is he was playing in League 2 last year. Granted, he wasn't playing up front, but he was playing League 2, and he's come in. He's been scoring goals, and that's a fantastic result for them. It's one of those really. So sorry.
Right. Anyway, as you're getting a call, I think we'll end the interview there. But thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up with you later in the week. But congratulations on getting the monkey off your back, and onwards and upwards to Hitchin.
Lovely. Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Thank you.